JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, detective accused of keeping INDECOM in the dark about third gangster. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. A police investigator on Monday dismissed a suggestion that he took a gun related to another criminal investigation and used a weapon in his probe of the one-done faction of the Klansman gang. Attorney Kamar Robinson, who is representing accused Dwayne Salmon, had accused the police of taking exhibits, including guns, and using them in his probe of the gang. In one instance, Robinson questioned the police witness about whether a rifle he had claimed that the alleged gangster turned witness handed over to him on January 25, 2019, wasn't the same weapon seized on Port Royal Street in Kingston that day. In response, the lawman said no and dismissed those accusations. The policeman was introduced to members of the gang by the prosecution's second witness as his uncle when he worked undercover to obtain evidence against the one-done faction, the Klansman gang, which is allegedly led by Andre Blackman Bryan. On Monday, the law enforcer also dismissed accusations made by an attorney that he charged one of his clients because he was merely from a community the gang members visited frequently. The claim was made by Courtney Rowe, who is representing Roshane Williams and Michael Miller, two of the 33 defendants on trial in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. Rowe began his line of questioning by asking whether the officer charged Williams while he was being detained at the Tamarind Farm lockup. The officer in response said yes. Rowe then asked the detective whether he told Williams, "Me know say you know the gang, but you come from the community, so you must know who in there." But the police dismissed the claims, indicating that he did not know where the attorney would have received such information to arrive at that assumption. Meanwhile, the lawman came under pressure to explain why he whisked witness number 2, a former gang member turned crown witness, away from a crime scene where two of his former cronies had died following a gun battle with police after a dramatic car chase through the Old Capitol, before officials from the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, arrived. The sleuth, who said he charged 52 of the 53 suspects originally arrested as part of investigations of the gang, 33 of whom are now on trial in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston, had given evidence last month about a January 25, 2019 car chase in the Old Capitol to intercept armed gangsters aboard a motor vehicle. The police, he said, were acting on intelligence provided by witness number 2 through an open telephone line. The two alleged members of the criminal organization died following the reported shootout at Garbally Drive in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The detective, during his evidence, had testified that he arrived at the scene shortly after the incident and removed witness number 2, who was the driver of the motor vehicle carrying the two alleged gangsters from the location. He told the court that they took the witness, who was unarmed but badly shaken, from the scene and placed him at a safe house following that incident. Attorney Dennis Ensign, appearing for accused Brian Morris, in cross-examining the detective about his account of his actions on the night, charged that he had removed him out of the reach of INDECOM. The investigator, who admitted that INDECOM had not yet arrived at the scene when he left with the witness, said that other police personnel were there. In addition, he insisted, "I don't agree. I don't know that INDECOM ever made any attempt to reach him." Asked by trial judge Chief Justice Brian Sykes whether he had told investigators about the witness and his role in the incident, the detective said, "No, my lord." Asked by Ensign if he had thought it necessary to even take the witness to the investigators so that they could have taken a statement from him about the incident, the detective maintained, "What I said to you was that there was an investigation carried out in respect of the incident. At any point, had I been asked for Mr. X, he would have been made available." Asked by Ensign whether he had, at any point, even provided the name of the witness to investigators, he said, "I doubt that would have been my responsibility. It would have been for the investigating officer into the shooting to do." On the further questioning from Chief Justice Sykes as to whether he came to know who the investigating officer was eventually, and if he had made the officer aware that he was in touch with the driver of the vehicle, he said he had not. In the meantime, the witness, who was taking the stand for the last time since he started testifying at the end of November, rebuffed Ensign's suggestion that the vehicle he was aboard was aptly placed to intercept the vehicle carrying the alleged gangsters, instead of the other police team with which he had been in contact during the car chase. According to the detective, to do so would have been suicidal. He said the other police personnel involved in that operation were equipped to intercept the vehicle. Under further questioning, it emerged that a statement of the events of that night had not been recorded until 8 months after. The prosecutors yesterday indicated that the impasse over the Crown obtaining call data records on the island's two major telecoms providers has been resolved in part, with one company turning over the requested information to the Cyber Forensic Division of the police force. The prosecutors, however, indicated that they may have to invoke the powers of the court to have the other provider fulfill the request. Chief Justice Brian Sykes told the defense on Monday that many of the questions were being asked were unnecessary. He reminded the defense attorneys that they were in a judge-alone trial and that he would not be analyzing the evidence through the lens of a jury. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.